It's December 21st, 2022, and welcome to episode 73 of the Baby Metal Podcast. We gather in the podcast Discord server, now and again, to discuss news and thoughts on the past and future projects of Baby Metal. We invite you to join us, whether you're a longtime fan or have only just arrived. I am Paul, and I am joined by Kevin.
Every once in a while, I am Kevin, and I am here.
Hooray! And Maggie.
Every once in a while, I am insane, and I am Maggie.
All right, excellent. Well,
and still.
So here we are. We have reached the end of 2022. Sue just got older.
She
yes.
did.
Yep.
And I'm wearing my t-shirt over the weekend for that.
All right. Excellent. And yeah, so I guess today, I mean, there's a couple things we can talk about, but not much has happened since the last time we recorded. So this will be the last time we record in 2022. And so we thought we would take this time to kind of reflect on what happened in 2022, what we're hoping for 2023, just things about the sealing and the unsealing and whatever happens. So what happened? I mean, I guess they were sealed at the beginning then. Then we got the black box. We got the announcements. We got the gallery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got the gallery. And then we got then at the end of the gallery, which was what, November? Was it? No, excuse me, that was October. Oh, that's right. It was October because it was close to the time of the quote-unquote sealing. So, and then we got the announcements of the new concept album.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then we got music releases and another music release and a pretty little thing that announced like all the other stuff that was going on. And then we got show announcement, because there's only one show. Well, technically two, but it's a show. And then, Sue turned 25.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of amazing. I noticed that the date is very... If you ignore the first digit and put the numbers in the right order, it's a very palindromic number. It's So 2022, 1220, right? It's the same read forward and backwards as long as you ignore the first two.
Fair enough.
So there we go. Surely that is meaningful in some way.
So long as you're entertained.
What does it mean?
42.
But anyway, so last time I looked, Divine Attack had made it to 1.8 million views.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty good. And Monochrome had made it to like 984,000. So
that's still not bad. Although I do have to be honest about something.
No.
I do.
Okay.
I have to. Because, I don't know, I felt like I said some really harsh words in our last episode. Uh-huh. Like, sincerely, I feel really bad. Because, like, I kind of ripped on Monochrome pretty hard. And, like, not even maybe, like, an additional 3 plays later after that episode, I find it's actually better than Divine Attack.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, wait, what? Hang on. I mean, Divine Attack is still good, but now I'm actually putting Monochrome above Divine Attack. Mm-hmm. So I'm just making that announcement now.
Yep.
The official correction.
The official correction, and everything I said, I'm sorry.
That's funny. I think I had maybe I just got there just slightly faster or something.
I think you did.
I continue to think that it is just like perfectly constructed. It's like complex. It doesn't feel complex initially, but it is complex enough that it really kind of rewards understanding it. You know, mm-hmm. if you can get to a point where you can predict it, because it actually also doesn't repeat really. Like every time through, everything's slightly different. So. Yeah, mm-hmm. It's quite something. I am quite pleased with it. I continue to be, but
good.
Yeah. And these also are thoughts shared by the fans of Metal Hammer, or the readers or viewers or whatever they are of Metal Hammer. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure that I buy this is a true representation of the public opinion.
Well, yes and no, but I will openly congratulate the Ghost fandom because, like, they came out on top.
Yep, they got 1 and 2.
That's rare to see.
Yeah, so just to back up just 1 second, this is
Yes.
Metal Hammer's the 50 best metal songs of 2022 as voted by you, published 3 days ago as we record.
Oh, was that only 3 days ago? Feels like it was longer.
Yeah.
My sense of time has just shot.
Yeah. I think I did actually used to have a better sense of time, like at the beginning of 2020, and then it all evaporated.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, they did a poll on their website, on the Louder Sound website, and you could vote, and the people with organized fan bases voted. So Ghost got 1 and 2.
Yes.
To be fair, those songs that are 1 and 2 do slap.
Okay.
Yes.
They are very
Coming Little
good.
Sunshine is very, very good.
Excellent.
That was, yes, immediately added to my playlist.
Yes.
I mean, I when it first came out, I also really like Ghost too. So
I guess my point being that it didn't feel skewed because of fan voting. I'm happy with the order with which this list happened to end up in.
yes, there you go. Very good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think I believe the Ghost ones. I'm not sure I believe how high up Baby Metal got, but nevertheless, we are 5 and 6.
We are good voters.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. We do good voting.
This fandom
voting.
has always been a good voting community.
It's like, hey, there's a thing to vote on.
Yeah.
Go do it. And it's like, yes.
So Divine Attack made it to 5, and Monochrome made it to 6.
I think it was like what? I think Metallica and Rammstein.
Yep. Rammstein's below. Yeah, so it was Ghost, then Slaughter to Prevail, Sabaton, Baby Metal, Rammstein, Slipknot.
Oh, the poll changed since the last time I saw it. Okay, cool. I mean, hey.
So yeah,
Sabaton.
Metallica's down at 13
Oh.
with their black and yellow song, whatever it is, Lux Eterna.
Lux Eterna.
We can relate it back a little bit. Avatar made the list a couple of times, 19 and 21, and so did The Who, 27 and 28, both of which opened for
Nice.
Baby Metal in, was that 2019?
2019. Yep.
Yep.
That's how I got introduced to them, and now I'm a big fan of Avatar as well.
Yeah.
So I actually went to a show of theirs in 2021, and that was a heck of a good time too. They put on a really good show.
They
so
are
I'm
really
I was
good.
super
glad.
impressed. Yeah.
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 I bought a shirt.
I have a lot of the music now. I think they did a good job of introducing us to their opening acts,
Definitely.
except for the forum DJ.
Yeah.
We don't speak
Yeah.
about that.
We don't speak of the forum, DJ. Sorry if you're listening. It just is a little much.
We could talk about Sue's birthday a bit if there's anything to talk about. I was too busy to really pay much attention, to be honest. So
Same here. Same here.
There was a tweet. Everybody
Yes.
retweeted it,
Yes.
Yep.
I have it as my wallpaper.
and a ton of fan art.
The only thing is that I'm going to be sad about is if they do change over to some other standard of, stuff starting April of next year. That means that I may not be able to see Moa be on that wallpaper, that same wallpaper, which would be sad.
So the image is it's Sue on this throne of swords or whatever in the mist.
The Iron Throne, Paul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you not? Game
Yes,
of
indeed.
Thrones?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean it's presumably some kind of reference to that, but yeah. And I mean it's not really a new setup. I think it might be a new. I don't think we've seen this exact photo before.
No, I don't think so. Because this is just her sitting straight forward, and I think all the other ones, including the promotional material for the black box, I think had her kind of off to the side. But I'd have to actually look at it again.
Yeah, I find this photo kind of funny because she's very small in this photo.
Well, I mean, they're small in real life too.
Yes, I know, but
they're not exactly tall people.
Yeah,
I think that's the point.
They went with that.
Yeah.
Extended it to tenfold.
I saw some fan art being posted. I don't know. I feel like I didn't celebrate it properly, but other people did.
I mean, I didn't either, but as I said earlier, I am bringing my Legend S Relive t-shirt with me for Christmas to wear because I feel it's appropriate.
Nice.
That seems right. Yeah.
Oh, Oh, I wonder. It just kind of clicked. So just out of randomosity, because I know this is obviously not something we've talked about because it came out after our last recording. But so Sabaton apparently grabbed 3 gift baskets from Baby Metal and had a 24-hour drawing for all 3 of them, which makes me now wonder. I wonder who won, because I didn't see any announcements on winners and stuff. So
I'd forgotten about this.
Yeah, because it was just like a quick ordeal. They're like, hey, to celebrate that Baby Metal is coming on tour with us, they were nice enough to give us stuff.
Yeah.
And it was the 10 Baby Metal years vinyl.
Uh-huh.
It was the red and black Christmas shirt. And I feel like there was something else that came with it too.
So I'm reading the thing, and it says, they've given us 3 goodie bags. That might be where the 3 is coming from. Each of which includes a holiday sweater and a 10 Baby Metal years vinyl.
Also, there was only 2.
So there were 2 things in each of 3 goodie bags.
Oh, okay. So I knew there were 3 goodie bags. I thought there was 3 items in each goodie bag, but okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it was the holiday sweater, the 2019 or 18. No, that would have been 2018. The 2018 sweater, and which I'm kind of sad they didn't release another one. I was kind of hoping they would. I want to expand my ugly Christmas sweater collection.
Yeah.
I talked about it at work today. They're just like, wait, there's ugly Christmas sweaters for Baby Metal? I'm like, heck yes, there is.
Did you look to see if it's still in production? Okay. It might be.
I don't know. I didn't see it on sale on the U.S. store or anything. I mean, the last I checked, it was just the albums for the other one. But
yeah, that's all I'm seeing now.
Yeah, but I mean,
not true. White Fox ugly holiday sweater
they
is
have
available.
the white one on there. Oh, that's cool. That makes me excited. Well, that one's pretty. I mean, they're both really cool.
Welcome to We Browse the Web.
Yes.
I know. I realize this, but I just, I don't browse the web often.
It's nice to have an excuse.
Yeah, that's true. So let's see. The Baby Metal US store. Yes, because I just want to see it myself because I'm curious. I see. They are. Oh, okay. They're separating everything out instead of just putting it all on one page. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. But yes, ugly Christmas sweater. The white brutal metal one.
Yep.
Which is cool. And unfortunately, I have a stain on mine, which makes me sad. But hey, it is what it is.
Yep. They aren't super cheap. I mean,
no,
to
they're
buy.
Not. Well, the thing is like those sweaters are really nice quality. Like they kind of look like the cheap, like, you know, your regular, what do they call those? Crew sweatshirts or something like that. But no, these are like knitted. Mm-hmm. They're really, really nice. So it's worth the money, and it's actually on sale right now for those in America. It's $51.99 USD. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's totally worth it if you ever think about it. I don't know if you guys want to think about it, but if you think about it, it's good quality.
It's funny too. It's actually so this. I'm looking at this particular design, the White Fox ugly holiday sweater, and I think this is actually true of the one that Sabaton had too. That it doesn't say on it what it is. So like, if you wear it in the context of your family, they're gonna think, what a weird sweater or whatever. But they're not gonna. It doesn't say Baby Metal on it anywhere. It's just got like little foxes and stuff.
It's called a conversation starter. Yeah,
I guess the one that Sabaton does have Baby Metal in little letters on it. So
yeah, the red one does. It has it around the sleeve. Or actually, no, excuse me. It has it on the back too. It has it on the lower back. But it's like in one big line, like Baby Metal, Baby Metal, Baby Metal, and around the sleeves. And
it's kind of hidden.
I will say that the red one is a bit more work appropriate than the white one, because the white one has pentagrams on it.
Yeah.
I had to think that one out because unfortunately I'm missing out on it, but Ugly Sweater Day is on Friday, and is coming up at my workplace, and I was really excited, but I'm gonna have to miss it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear my white. Oh wait, yeah, might be offensive. Oh.
But it also has crosses and stuff on it, so maybe they cancel each other out.
Well, I guess so.
All right.
Oh my.
Anyway, so this is what happens when, between releases.
Yes. That is true.
I guess there's nothing really coming up until the shows, and at that point, somewhere in that area, we'll get information on the clear code and another song.
Yes, absolutely. January should be pretty exciting. I am very much looking forward to the new year.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just gonna write it out and see what happens.
Are you concerned that it's gonna not be good?
Well, no, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned in that way that you think that I'm concerned. I just want to make I just want it to be, I just don't know what to expect. That's my thing. And I'm just a little, I guess, anxious, maybe a little bit, because it's like, you usually know what's going on, but even though we have a theme and things like that, they could totally change up their stage, stuff, and maybe not have the moving stage anymore, or, things could be so different. And I don't know, it's exciting, but also extremely scary.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I wonder what's going to, I can't speculate. Like, I really can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I kind of feel that way too, in a way. Like, there's a sense in which I'm kind of happy where we are. I don't want anything to ruin it. But at the same time, I want to see what happens next, and I want to get the next song. And so
I do want that album. I do want it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We're actually pretty close to the New Year's Eve tweet too. So brace yourself for that.
True.
Maybe this time it won't be an empty staircase. Or it'll be like actually something.
Well, the paper wrapping has been peeled off just a little bit, so there'll be something, hopefully.
Man, I'm just excited. Like, it's first time in several years that, there's a trip booked. There's new music on the horizon.
Yeah, you got tickets to the show, didn't you?
I did.
That's right.
I did. I won the first lottery I've won.
Nice.
So that's exciting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good deal. That means hopefully that, they'll put you up kind of close-ish.
Oh, Maggie, you know better than that.
I said close-ish. I did say close-ish. They don't necessarily put you all the way in the back. You do get some decent views.
Yeah. The first night of Legend Metal Galaxy wasn't too bad. The second night was in another prefecture, but that's okay. It was still fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Lippy says it'll be his first time seeing them in January and first time in Japan. That is super exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see just everybody. It will be just so nice. And there'll be so much fan goods. I will tell you what, oh my gosh, you'll have a buttload of fan-made just goods. I have a Baby Metal calculator. If that says anything.
Great.
That thing is awesome. You can see through it. I don't know if it still works or not, but it did work when I got it.
It's solar powered.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't even pay attention to that. I don't know. Like I said, it's just really cool. But I have it with the rest of my stuff because I don't have anywhere to put it right now. But yeah, everyone's nice, and there's just so much fan merch, and it's just a good time, and you can feel it in the crowd when things start up. It's very much a spectacle. Just no matter what, it's just it feels like you're at a movie, like in a movie theater. It's a good time. You'll enjoy yourself, and then any other thing in Japan that you do will just be an added bonus. So
yeah, I get the sense just from kind of poking around the internet that a lot of people are going for the first time, if not the first time to Japan, the first time to Japan for a concert, a Baby Metal concert, which is super exciting. At least that's kind of what it looks like, keeping my ear to the ground and seeing what people are talking about, in the foreign fan community. And that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I don't recall ever seeing more than, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 of us non-Japanese fans at any given show. So more people able to travel and more people attend. I'm sure there were more, but we're usually pretty good at finding each other and sticking together, especially since if you win the foreign lottery, you generally end up in the pit with all the other foreigners. which is, I'm sure, intentional. So you kind of get to know everybody pretty quick, and it's not a huge group, and it's starting to kind of feel like there's a lot more people traveling, which is really exciting. I'm really excited to meet more people. And if you're listening to this and you're going for the first time and I don't know you, I am usually the tallest person in the group. Come say hello.
Yes,
Get a sticker.
that is accurate. That is very accurate.
So come say hello. I usually have stickers or some other goodies to give out. So,
oh yeah, we have the nice podcast stickers.
We do have nice podcast stickers. I will have them if I don't forget them, and I'll have some other stuff too. I usually try and reciprocate. Maggie was mentioning all of the fan merch, and it's kind of like a big swap meet. I don't like taking stuff and not have anything to give back. So I haven't quite landed on what I'm bringing yet, but I'll have something.
Yeah, I was thinking actually, it's interesting that you said that you didn't feel like there was a lot of foreigners at the past shows, just because I would have thought, and maybe I'm just getting that same sense you were, that that it seems like there's going to be a lot of people coming in from outside Japan for this. So so that might be fun too.
I'm really only basing that based on conversations I'm seeing on like Twitter, conversations I'm seeing on like Reddit of people looking for tickets, having extra tickets, asking for advice. Just a lot more chatter than I'm used to seeing in my previous build up to going to a concert.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have been that were, 2020 were looking forward after the Metal Galaxy tour and stuff. I think people were, rip roaring ready to go. And then of course COVID happened.
Right.
So I think people have had more time to sit back, plan, know 100% that they were going to do this as soon as possible. And I think they found their time. So that and not only that, but 2 years is a big amount of time to, have other people be on board. So
it's a lot of pent up moshing
really
energy.
Surprised.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. There is a built up pent up demand.
Or for me, just headbanging, because I'm not much of a mosher. Yeah. I'll protect you from the moshers, but I won't be doing the moshing.
Legend Metal Galaxy, somehow I feel like that was downplayed a little bit. Like it
was it?
They didn't. I sort of feel like this show that they're doing in January is a little bit more like, this is a big thing. Everybody must come see this thing. Whereas Legend Metal Galaxy was just kind of like, it was kind of like tacked on in a way to an existing tour. It was a 2-day event. They called it Legend, so you kind of knew it was going to be something big-ish, but I didn't feel like they pushed it as much.
That's true. I guess I did forget that
maybe
it was kind of tacked on and announced pretty late.
Yeah, it was.
Despite the fact that it was actually, it was a huge thing.
It was. Right. It was actually a huge thing. Yeah, it was the first time that all the Avengers got to be together and dance on the same stage. It was really cool, especially to IDZ. I mean, oh my god.
Well, and lots of song premieres and
that too.
Yeah, just a general rule of thumb: if they slap Legend in front of a concert name, try and go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I wasn't really considering it until they announced it as Legend Metal Galaxy, and then I was like, all right, ticket time, let's go.
Yeah, I remember having this conversation, back when it was announced. It's like I think probably if you go back and listen, you will find me being skeptical that it's much of anything, and I was quite wrong.
Yes.
It's okay. We still appreciate you.
The word Legend definitely convinced Kevin.
Yes, it absolutely did.
Yes. Now, the thing now at this point for me, at least, is I've kind of checked all the boxes for the different variations of Legend shows now at this point. I've been to a birthday show. I've been to a 2-day Legend show. I've been to a festival. So now the last thing before my Japanese show thing is complete is I need to go to a Megitsune show, like an all-female fan show, and I will be satisfied.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they brought that motif back.
I think so too. I think that's just a fun time, something cool, and it just kind of just showcases to the fans the type of fans. I think, and it's really nice for the girls too, I think, to kind of appreciate the fact that they've got such a wide fan base too. So, but yeah, no, I would love to see that come back. And as soon as that is announced, I will go. It will happen one way or another, unless it's this summer, then I probably not, but
yeah,
right.
Elsewise.
I wonder if they'll do that again. I mean, they have done it a few times, like
Twice?
2 or 3 times, right? I mean, there was
at least 2 I can think of.
Actually, 3.
No, so one of the, I mean, so there's Red Fox Festival, but there was, I'm pretty sure that one of the
Black Mass.
Yeah, exactly.
The Red Mass and the Black Mass, and then there was Black Mass 2, Red Mass 2. So I think they've done it a total of 3 times.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do it again. I don't know.
I hope so. Keeping my fingers crossed.
I do agree that, like, I kind of like the fact that those exist and sell out and are like, you know, a big deal, because it does sort of, it sort of shows that it's not just, you know, a bunch of, you know, old guy metalheads or whatever.
Right, true.
Who are interested in this, that it really is kind of like a wider spectrum.
Well, and they sold out the kids show too, and they sold out the elders show.
Yep.
Yeah,
and they wrote sold cool. out on the forum.
Yeah, they did. That one took me a second. What are you looking forward to, Paul?
Yeah, what are you looking forward to?
Well, apparently not, or at least not. I'm not going to be successfully looking forward to the gallery turning into anything.
Sorry.
Shaking my fist at the sky. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how they change their look, because I am sure they're going to.
Yes, same here.
I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about what happens with the third position, but I think I don't believe that they're going to ditch the third position. So I think there's still going to be 3 people on the stage, but I haven't figured out what I think that means.
Yeah.
And I probably am not going to figure out what I think that means until it's already over and we know.
Yeah, exactly. Same Z's.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I've no idea. It would seem strange to not evolve it in some way that would seem counter to the way they like to operate.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how they evolve with that concept.
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, all throughout that whole time, I've you know, thought about the pros and cons and why they did what they did and not a different thing, and you know, and I can sort of see why they don't want to just like pick a person and put them in that spot. Why they don't want to pick a young person, or, you know, necessarily way younger than them.
Right.
You know, and there are candidates. I don't know how many of them are still viable candidates at this point or interested, or like, I think there is a sort of a positive aspect to the Avenger system, in that there's more people to be interested in seeing, you know. There aren't any Avengers people don't like, right? So you know, you're happy to see whoever shows up, but it's still an element of interest, you know, that keeps things a little bit varying.
Perhaps the other one wasn't the friends we made along the way, but it will be the other one, as in the third member.
Well, that everybody said, like, that was like the very first thing half people jumped to. It's like, oh, okay, they're now talking about the additional member, or the third spot. But I like the first 2 songs. I'm not sure I like the name. I think the other one was, you know, that was a funny joke before it turned into like the name of the album. So got to see how this goes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll change my mind, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to speculate too hard, just because we're going to know soon. I mean, we're at least going to know what they look like in January soon.
We should absolutely record again in January, as is tradition, to come up with wild speculations to be proven wrong before the episode gets released. So we should do that.
I think that sounds great.
That's just tradition at this point.
Right.
Yep.
It has been a kind of a long, slow time over the ceiling thing, but and I definitely did, you know, like, I think we all faded a bit, you know, like went on doing other stuff. You know, I stayed on the Discord or whatever, but I think it's probably good that they did trickle it out a little bit, just because it takes a while for everyone to wake back up.
Yeah,
it's a good way of putting it, because it definitely doesn't still feel real.
True.
I'm so used to nothing. I just feel numb. It's like, oh, it's a thing.
At least for me, who's not, going to this thing in January, like I need the time for hype to build up before they come touring, I think.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah.
They want to make it so that we want, immediately as soon as the tickets go on sale to go get them. Although, I mean, yeah, I guess some people are already set with the Sabaton ones, right?
I'm going to the Glasgow show, so yeah, that's my first.
That's pretty
after
cool.
COVID.
That's pretty
so,
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said something about that last time, and I was trying to figure out what you meant. That you were excited that they were doing that because you got to see them, and I thought, but they're not coming to the U.S. So so you're going to be in Glasgow?
It's basically I convinced my fiance for us to go to Scotland for our honeymoon, and that's the first thing we're doing is we're going to go see Sabaton and BABYMETAL.
That's excellent.
Amazing.
What order did those decisions happen in? Did you? I mean, like,
well,
it's a secret.
No, it's not really. I mean, I'm just trying to remember how the conversation went. I just remember him saying, Scotland? Well, that sounds good to me. And I was like, well, you get to see BABYMETAL too. Let's do it.
Excellent.
Awesome. Keeper.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. And it'll be his first time seeing them too, which is like, that's the biggest thing for me. I'm like, I need you to see why I get so excited about this. Albeit it'll be a different variation because they're the opening act. It's not going to be a full show, but it's still, the initial vibe will be there. So, and there are also going to be people there that I haven't seen in years. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited about that. So, yeah.
I wonder to what extent the Sabaton fans know BABYMETAL. So they're probably at least vaguely aware of this collaboration that happened.
I would think so.
Yeah. In the same way that we're aware of the Kingslayer.
Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah.
Right. So, because I guess I'm just thinking it might not be that they're being introduced to a bunch of people who've not heard them before, people who are waiting for them to be done so they can, so Sabaton can come on and that sort of thing. I think it might actually be a slightly friendlier crowd because of that.
Yeah,
True.
that could be.
Maybe friendlier isn't what I was thinking of, but I mean, they don't so much have to win
More
over
welcoming.
people. Yeah.
Right.
Attentive might be the right word.
Yeah.
Yes. That too. No, just randomly going off and getting a beer during the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insane in the chat says, and everyone keeps forgetting about Lordy, which I indeed, had.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's when you go get the. No, I don't know.
No.
I don't mean to. I would cast no aspersions on them. I do not know.
I'm definitely curious about that because they kind of remind me of Gwar. I think it's Gwar. And I've been told about Gwar for years. So I know they kind of have a similar kind of vibe. So I'm curious for sure. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely stand and watch and listen. So
I think with the only thing I know about Gwar is just sort of the costumery, and nothing about the music. But
I think I'm in the same place.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, it's nice to sort of touch base before the year ends. And
I think so.
We're in a good spot.
Calm before the storm. I think next time we get back, everybody's going to start feeling the hype a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have another song to talk about. We'll just be a few weeks from live.
I hope so. Yeah, I was thinking about that a little bit. We speculated a little that they might try to wait until the beginning of the the show, basically to drop the song. But I think it'd be a better hype builder if they did it sooner. If it maybe came out with the tweet on New Year's or something.
Yeah.
But
we'll see. That's all we can do.
I don't think they'll wait till the day of the show. I think it'll be sooner. I wouldn't put it past them to do the week of, but
But I think you're right. I think it'll next time we're here, we will have the hype will have jumped another quantum level.
Yes.
I think so. I hope so.
Agreed. Yes.
All right. So
all right.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. And that's it for this episode. You can join us on the BABYMETAL Podcast Discord to continue the conversation. Rating the podcast on whatever platform you listen on will help people find it, so please do that. We'll be back here in about 2 weeks. We hope you'll join us then. And until then, see you.
Happy holidays.
Bye. Happy holidays.